Have you ever wondered what silent mistakes could put older people in danger when living alone? As we age, many of us find comfort and freedom in living by ourselves. But what most people never talk about are the little things that can make life harder, less safe, and even more lonely than it needs to be. The truth is, there are certain habits and oversights that can slowly chip away at your independence and well-being. In this video, we're going to uncover 8 things you must avoid when living alone as an older person. These aren't the obvious tips you've already heard, but the overlooked mistakes that can truly make the difference between living with confidence or struggling with unnecessary challenges. From health and safety to social and emotional well-being, each point reveals how small changes in awareness can protect both your independence and your peace of mind. Stay tuned until the very end, because the last one might surprise you. It's something few older people think about, yet it's often the most powerful way to keep yourself strong, safe, and fulfilled while living alone. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Overlooking home safety adjustments. One of the most important things to avoid when living alone as an older person is ignoring the small safety upgrades that can make a world of difference. A simple fall in the bathroom, a poorly lit hallway, or an unlocked door can have far greater consequences when there's no one nearby to help. What might feel like a minor oversight today could turn into a major problem tomorrow. Living alone means that every bit of preparation matters. Installing grab bars near the shower, adding non-slip mats, or even making sure the lighting in your stairway is bright enough can reduce risks that too many seniors brush aside. It is not about turning your home into a hospital, it is about creating an environment where you can move with confidence. A steady step, a well-lit path, and a secure lock on your door bring peace of mind that extends far beyond the physical space. Psychologists often point out that safety in our environment directly affects our sense of independence. When you feel secure in your own home, you relax more deeply, sleep better, and carry yourself with greater confidence. On the other hand, if there is always a little worry in the back of your mind about tripping or someone entering uninvited, it can eat away at your calm and stability. Take for example George, a 78-year-old who lived alone in a home he had been in for decades. He thought he knew every corner by heart. But one night, a simple stumble in the hallway ended in a fractured hip, weeks in the hospital, and months of lost independence. After recovering, he realized that a few dollars spent on brighter lights and better flooring could have prevented the entire ordeal. The truth is, safety upgrades are not about being fragile, they are about being smart. By removing unnecessary risk, you free yourself to enjoy your home without constant caution. That sense of security is what allows you to live alone with strength rather than fear. Number 2. Skipping regular health check-in. Another common mistake to avoid is putting off regular health appointments or ignoring small symptoms because you think they will go away on their own. When you live alone, there is no one else around to notice the subtle changes in your body, your mood, or even the way you move. What might seem like a minor ache, a short spell of dizziness, or a cough that lingers can become serious without timely attention. The challenge of living by yourself is that health issues can sneak up quietly. Missing routine checkups or brushing off those small red flags often means you discover a problem only when it is already advanced. Older adults who stay proactive with their health tend to live longer, more independent lives because they catch things early, while solutions are still simple. Doctors and psychologists alike remind us that prevention is far easier and less painful than dealing with emergencies. Keeping a calendar for appointments, having a neighbor or a family member check in after a procedure, or even setting reminders for your own health routines can save you from sudden crises. It is not weakness to prioritize your health, it is wisdom. Consider Linda, a 72-year-old who ignored her rising blood pressure because she felt fine most of the time. One day, she fainted while making breakfast and woke up in the hospital. After that scare, she began seeing her doctor regularly, and with small adjustments in medication and lifestyle, she regained her stability. She often says that the wake-up call taught her that living alone requires being twice as diligent with health. Your well-being is the foundation for your independence. By paying attention to your body, scheduling those appointments, and treating small concerns as important, you give yourself the best chance of living freely and fully in your own home. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to Wise Living yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, neglecting meal planning and nutrition. Living alone can make eating feel like an afterthought. Too often, older adults reach for frozen dinners, canned soups, or skip meals entirely because cooking for one feels like too much trouble. But over time, this quiet neglect of proper nutrition can weaken your body, lower your energy, and leave you more vulnerable to illness. The food choices you make each day directly shape the strength and resilience you carry into your later years. It is not just about calories. It is about the quality of the nourishment you give yourself. Seniors who rely heavily on processed or packaged foods often miss out on key nutrients that protect muscle, bone, and brain function. A lack of protein, fresh vegetables, and healthy fats can lead to frailty, slower recovery from illness, and even increased feelings of depression or fatigue. Experts in psychology and nutrition both agree that eating well has a powerful effect, not just on physical health, but also on emotional stability. A balanced diet stabilizes mood, sharpens memory, and keeps you more motivated to stay active and engaged. On the other hand, poor nutrition can create a spiral of low energy and isolation that makes living alone much harder. Take the story of Margaret, an 81-year-old widow who admitted she lived on toast and coffee most mornings. She thought it did not matter until her doctor noticed she was losing weight rapidly. With the help of a simple meal plan that included eggs, vegetables, and lean meats, her energy returned, and she found herself more eager to get out and enjoy her days. That change in food changed her entire outlook. Avoiding neglect in your diet is about respecting yourself enough to care for your body every single day, even if it means cooking once and portioning meals for the week, or keeping easy but healthy staples on hand. Those small choices give you strength, dignity, and confidence to live alone without feeling run down or dependent. Number 4, withdrawing from social connection. When living alone, one of the most dangerous habits to fall into is shutting yourself off from others. Loneliness does not always arrive suddenly. It often creeps in slowly through days spent in silence, missed phone calls, or putting off visits because you feel tired. Over time, this isolation can quietly harm your physical health, weaken your memory, and leave you feeling disconnected from life. Staying socially engaged is not about having endless friends or constant activity. It is about maintaining a steady rhythm of connection that keeps your heart and mind alive. Research consistently shows that older adults who nurture relationships live longer, face fewer health problems, and even recover more quickly when they do get sick. The reason is simple: human connection brings meaning, purpose, and resilience. Psychologists remind us that conversations, laughter, and shared experiences are just as vital as medicine. They reduce stress, sharpen thinking, and protect against depression. Living alone does not mean living in isolation. It means being intentional about the ties you keep. A weekly lunch with a friend, attending a local group, or even calling family regularly can lift your spirits more than you realize. Think of Harold, a 75-year-old who had slipped into a routine of television and solitude. His daughter encouraged him to join a local community group where he discovered others his age who shared his love for music. That simple step reawakened his joy and gave him something to look forward to every week. He often says that rediscovering companionship felt like reclaiming a part of himself he had forgotten. Avoiding isolation is about choosing life, connection, and joy, even in small doses. The conversations you have, the friendships you maintain, and the moments of laughter you share are all powerful shields against the emptiness that can come with living alone. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to Wise Living yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Allowing clutter and hazards to build up. One of the most overlooked dangers for older adults living alone is letting clutter slowly take over the home. A stack of newspapers by the door, shoes left in the hallway, or electrical cords stretched across the floor may seem harmless, but they can quickly become hidden traps. For many seniors, the most serious health setback comes not from illness, but from a fall caused by something that could have been prevented. Keeping a tidy, hazard-free environment is not about being spotless, it is about protecting your independence. A single trip or stumble can lead to injuries that rob you of the very freedom you worked hard to keep. Clearing pathways, organizing your space, and removing unnecessary clutter is an act of self-care that strengthens your ability to live on your own terms. Experts in aging often point out that clutter is not just physical, it also weighs on the mind. A crowded, disorganized home can increase stress and create a constant sense of unease. On the other hand, a clean, orderly space supports calmness, clearer thinking, and a sense of pride. The environment around you becomes a reflection of how you care for yourself. Consider Evelyn, an 80-year-old who loved keeping every item from her past, filling her home with boxes and piles of things she rarely touched. One afternoon she tripped over a stack near the kitchen and broke her wrist. During her recovery, her children helped her organize and clear the house. She later admitted that the new open space not only made her safer, but also gave her a refreshing feeling of peace she had not felt in years. Avoiding clutter is more than housekeeping. It is a way of creating a safe, supportive environment that gives you room to breathe, move, and live with confidence. Every clear step you take in your home is a step toward protecting your independence. Number 6. Mishandling medications. Another mistake that can quietly put older adults at risk is failing to manage medications properly. Living alone means there is no one nearby to remind you of the right dosage, to catch a missed pill, or to notice if you accidentally take something twice. Small errors with medication may not seem serious at first, but over time they can lead to dangerous side effects, sudden illness, or even hospital visits. Medication routines require attention because many seniors take multiple prescriptions each day. Mixing them incorrectly or skipping doses can affect everything from blood pressure to memory. It is not uncommon for people to feel weak, dizzy, or confused without realizing that the real cause is an inconsistency in how they are taking their medicine. Health experts often emphasize that staying consistent with medications is just as important as the prescriptions themselves. Using a pill organizer, setting reminders on your phone, or asking your pharmacist to help simplify your routine are practical steps that can protect your health. These tools are not about making you dependent, they are about giving you control. Think of Samuel, a 76-year-old, who often forgot whether he had taken his morning pills. Sometimes he skipped them altogether, and other times he doubled the dose just to be safe. This left him feeling constantly tired and unsteady. After his doctor recommended a weekly pill box and a simple checklist on the refrigerator, Samuel regained his stability and peace of mind. He said it felt like lifting a weight off his shoulders. Avoiding mistakes with medication is one of the surest ways to maintain both your safety and your independence. By keeping a clear system, you protect yourself from silent risks that could otherwise undermine the life you want to keep living on your own. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to Wise Living yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 7. Overlooking financial discipline. When living alone, one of the most dangerous traps older adults fall into is neglecting their financial habit. Without someone else to notice, small mistakes like forgetting to pay bills on time, falling for a phone scam, or spending more than intended can add up quickly. These lapses not only strain your savings,
but can also jeopardize your independence if left unchecked. Maintaining financial discipline is about protecting both your security and your dignity. Simple steps such as setting up automatic bill payments, reviewing statements regularly, and being cautious about unexpected offers help guard against avoidable loss. Scammers often target seniors living alone because they assume no one else is looking out for them. That makes awareness and caution even more critical. Psychologists point out that financial stability is closely tied to peace of mind. When money feels uncertain, stress rises, and that stress can affect your health, your sleep, and even your willingness to engage with others. On the other hand, when your finances are steady, you feel more confident and capable in every area of your life. Take the example of Helen, an 82-year-old who prided herself on being independent. One month, she forgot to pay her utility bill and her lights were temporarily shut off. Embarrassed, she admitted that she had been overwhelmed by piles of mail and confusing statements. With the help of a simple filing system and automatic payments, she never faced the same issue again and found herself much more relaxed. Avoiding poor financial habits is not just about money, it is about securing the freedom to live life on your terms. A stable financial foundation gives you the strength to face the future with calm and confidence even when you live alone. Number 8. Refusing to ask for help. Perhaps the most damaging mistake older adults make when living alone is believing they must handle everything by themselves. Many feel that asking for help is a sign of weakness. But the truth is, refusing support can lead to unnecessary struggles and even dangerous situations. No one is meant to carry every burden alone, especially in later years when health, mobility, or simple daily tasks can become more challenging. Asking for help is not about giving up independence, it is about preserving it. When you reach out to a neighbor to check on you after a storm or ask a family member to drive you to an appointment, you are taking smart steps that keep you safe. Accepting help allows you to continue living alone longer with greater peace of mind and fewer risks. Psychologists often note that human beings thrive on interdependence, not isolation. By allowing others to assist, you also strengthen bonds, create trust, and build a safety net that reassures everyone involved. Living alone should never mean living unsupported. Consider Robert, an 84-year-old who insisted on shoveling his own driveway each winter. One icy morning, he slipped, leaving him unable to call for help for hours. After that incident, he realized that simply asking a neighbor's teenage son to shovel the snow would have spared him pain and danger. Since then, he has not only stayed safer, but has also built a warm friendship with the family down the street. Avoiding the refusal to ask for help is about embracing wisdom over pride. By allowing yourself to lean on others when needed, you protect your health, preserve your independence, and remind yourself that strength often comes from connection, not isolation.
Final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to reflect on the 8 things we've covered today. Each one may seem small on its own, but together they can shape the difference between living alone with confidence and joy or facing avoidable risks that slowly steal away independence. What stood out to you the most? Was it the reminder about safety at home, the importance of regular health check-ins, or perhaps the need to stay connected with others? The truth is, living alone as an older person is not just about managing your space. It is about protecting your well-being in every dimension: physical, emotional, financial, and social. By avoiding these common mistakes, you give yourself the best chance to live with strength, dignity, and peace of mind. This journey is about more than survival. It is about thriving in your later years. Every small adjustment, whether it is clearing clutter, keeping track of your medications, or reaching out for companionship, builds a stronger foundation for the life you deserve. Remember, wisdom comes not only from knowing what to do, but also from knowing what to avoid. Thank you for joining us today on Wise Living. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts truly matter to us, and every comment inspires us to keep going. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Together, we can build a healthier, stronger, and happier life. So if this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who might benefit too. And before you go, don't stop here. We've prepared more helpful videos and playlists right on your screen. Click one now to continue your journey with us. Thanks again for watching, and from all of us at Wise Living, take care of yourself, stay positive, and we'll see you in the next video.